Hello, welcome. My name is Jantje. Happy to have you and feel you in this space, this beautiful co-creation with each and every one of you watching and tuning into this. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. Without you, these energies wouldn't come through, because it is all divinely timed and divinely orchestrated. And so thank you for making this possible. Thank you for being who you are and for stepping deeper and deeper and deeper into your truth and connect with your inner knowing. Thank you. Now, without further ado, I'm going to hand over to whoever would like to come through. I have a feeling what this might be about, but let's wait and see. I'm not going to spoil it in case if a different message comes through. They always know what's best for all of us and for you to receive in this moment. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to this new transmission of frequencies and energies to invite you, to help you to uplift into your highest frequencies possible, accessible in this now moment, right here and now. You are ready. You're ready to step into your truth deeper than ever before. And that is why some of you are facing, so to say, facing situations, facing challenges, facing receiving potential door openers. To move truly beyond everything that's holding you back. And if you're truly deeply honest with yourself, the only one that's holding you back is yourself. No one has power over you. You are the master creator of your reality. No one else is. No one else is. It might feel like it, but it's not the actual truth. You might get triggered by someone in your family, for example. You might so-called give your power away, but you're not really, because they will never have the power over you. It's impossible. You are always the creator of your reality. You cannot be the creator of someone else's reality, so no one can it be for you. That's just impossible. The only thing that can happen is that you allow yourself to get triggered by something that someone says or does based on what you believe in, based on the patterns and memories and experiences of your past in this lifetime or other lifetimes. But you are always the one choosing. Always. And it is time to be truly honest to yourself about that. Especially if you haven't been that honest in the past. But it is time, as Yeshua would say, to get emotionally naked. With yourself or maybe with others. It can be very helpful to share. That is also why she's putting out these videos. Because she loves to support and help people on their so-called path of ascension and awakening. And by creating this safe space, even though it is in a rather public environment, you, as the creator of your reality, choose in every single moment how much control you give to your beliefs and to your patterns. And so today we use once again Jantje as an example. And we're not doing that to create a story. We're doing that to allow you to relate to an experience, to give you a so-called example, which is helpful to the beautiful human mind. But obviously your experience could be something completely different. Your story could be something completely different, and yet the underlying truth is relevant for many of you. So, most of you know that there are two innate fears that every baby that's born into this amazing world has stored in their system. And that's the fear of loud noises and the fear of falling. All the other fears you have learned along the way. Those two fears are the only ones that are, let's say, innate. All the other fears you have learned. And most or some of you know this, but it's worthwhile repeating. And so some of you know that Jantje broke her wrist now a week ago. And it happened due to a fall. So she fell and tried to protect the fall with her right arm, and that's how the wrist got broken. And while it was, and because it was super unexpected, it was an immediate, let's call it trauma for your mental mind. It was an immediate trauma that was stored in the body because it was so unexpected. And yet it was very clear the moment she hit the ground and saw her hand that something is wrong and that she would need to do something about it. And that experience initiated a ripple effect over the following days, where she had windows of opportunity to not only get adapted to the situation, but also to really closely look and realize what this is about. And while she is still processing that, we would like to use this concrete example for you to understand how the body, your beautiful physical body, stores information, and it also is very, very keen on processing those information, sets of information, and those memories. And while this was now super fresh, again it was now a week ago, Jantje allowed herself to feel it all and to feel it over and over again because it was so unexpected. And her body actually gave her the invitation. So it wasn't her mental idea, it was her body. So in the middle of the night, her leg would move, the leg that basically initiated the fall would kind of slip the same way that it did when it happened. And that happened for several consecutive nights. And while she allowed that and gave space for that and sat with that and allowed it without judging, knowing that the body needs to process it, she recognized deeply that that was truly the only way to move through it, to allow the body whatever it needs to process and to give the space and the support. And again, she did that for several days, knowing that because it is so fresh, the chance of transmuting this and clearing this new memory in this now moment is a beautiful opportunity for her to release, yes, any kind of fears, but particularly this one. Because it's been present in her field also for a little while due to other incidences. And we reminded her that the fear of falling is one of the two most innate fears that you all have and that you are born with. So while you are all on your unique journeys and on your unique path to cleanse and transmute whatever is in your field, please also remember to be patient with yourself, to be humble with yourself, to be proud of yourself that you're on this journey. And while it is a beautiful occasion and a beautiful example from our point of view to share with you, that it is indeed possible to clear and to transmute those kind of bodily reactive movements, for lack of a better word. Some physiotherapist probably has, orthopedic expert has probably some special word for this, but since Jantje doesn't know, you understand. So, and after a few days, this unconscious movement of her right leg stopped, and she clearly got the hint that this part of the experience has now been released from her body. And now, while returning back home and seeing the scene, because that's what happened, obviously a few of those things got triggered again, which is fine. And again, she sat down and gave the space to fully allow herself to feel all the emotions. And she's realizing on a deeper level, like she has been talking about these last weeks, that it is all about processing and allowing the space and the time for those memories, for those emotions to move through your body. And that's why we're talking about this so much in detail. And yes, here it is linked to particular experience, so it is very clear what it is about, and sometimes you do not know what your emotions are about. And in many cases, Jantje doesn't know what her emotions are about. So if needed, train yourself to give yourself the space no matter what is going on. There is no need to get into the story. In most, excuse us, in most cases, it doesn't help to know about the story in particular. It gives a reference point to the mind, yes, but it definitely doesn't help in the releasing process. On the contrary, sometimes it moves you backwards. So let go of needing to know all the details with every single release that you are experiencing. Give yourself the space, give yourself the permission to feel, like we have been saying now for so many times to you through this vessel. And no matter what it is, whether so-called positive or negative, and yes, we understand that you really like the positive. And we understand that you really like to feel this love. And you know why you are resonating with this? Do you know why you feel this love? Because that's what you have within, that's what your emotion, your foundation is. It's not something that is passing through like emotions and sensations. Your foundation is your love and is your light, and that is eternal. That is not moving through like, for example, a sensation of pain. That is not moving through like tears rolling down your cheeks. We mean, and we want to invite you to feel even deeper everything that wants to be processed, everything that wants to be heard, everything that wants to be seen. For those parts that are coming up for you right now, just like this scenario and situation for Jantje. Everything that is happening for you right now is not only happening for a reason, but it's also happening because it cannot come with you for where you are heading next. You are raising your frequencies and your vibration every single day. And that is why there are things coming up for you. No need to hold on to the baggage. You can let go of those boulders. They can't come with you. So allow yourself to process them. And if it feels good to you, talk about them. Share it with people that you trust and believe in. Share it with your soul family. And if you don't feel like you have anyone to share it with, then share it with us here through this vessel. Maybe then even in a comment if you feel like it, or you speak out loud to us while you are alone in the room somewhere, we also hear you there. We're with you everywhere. We are always with you. So thank you for being so brave. Thank you for being so courageous. Thank you for walking your path and purifying so intensely now. Uncovering the layers over your light for it to shine even brighter. Even brighter. Oh, we cannot wait. We cannot wait to see you moving forward. And while you're doing so every single day, we cannot wait for the next day. It's going to be so good. You have no idea. Allow for the miracles despite the releases. Allow for the beautiful intentions despite the hardship or the pain. Allow for the beauty of life to shine through. For that is the true reflection of who you are. And remember, you are a love magnet. That's being reflected back to you. The purer your light is, the cleaner your frequency. We love you so much. We love you so much. And let us know if you have any questions about this. We will then ask Jantje to go through them and address them in future videos, because this is truly important. Not many people talk about this. And you all have been taught to ignore your emotions when you were growing up. So the more you allow, the more you allow, the more solid your foundation of love and light will be. So be it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Bye.